Welcome to RC Studio. In this short video, I'm just going to walk you through on how my new simple wave system project on Unity works. The Unity project is very simple to navigate. On the top, depending on the template on your Unity project, in the hierarchy window, we have a game object labeled wave system that holds the necessary game objects that have the script to control the wave and a simple UI canvas to just display some text and buttons to start and restart the wave. Below on the project window, there's a folder named Simple Wave System. This folder has all the scriptable objects, and basic enemy game objects to test and make the wave system works. The scriptable object named Wave System SO is the one that will hold the necessary information to make the waves. The script itself has a class called Wave Setup. Inside a class, we have a public int property that will hold the ID of the game object that you want to spawn, and a public game object property to hold your enemy or item game object. This class is turned into an array by calling it in a Wave System SO class that inherits from scriptable objects. By creating this array, you can control what type of items or enemies are created on a specific wave and how many. We have an int that will determine how many items or enemies are being spawned in this wave. And regardless of how many objects you're using on the wave, if the amount to spawn on this wave variable is not higher than the items you're using, all the items will not be used. The return object type method will be called by the spawn manager, and the method will return or share the ID of the object, and the spawn manager will use this ID to call the necessary object from the pool manager. The wave system manager is where you're going to hold the reference of each wave you create. The script is one that is going to share the necessary properties for the pool manager and for the spawn manager. So by having just one script to share this type of data, you can change the wave at any given moment and the system will still work. The pool manager is going to create a list of the necessary objects you put on the wave, and this list is put inside a dictionary, and it will be used the object's ID to use it as a key reference to later call a specific list object. For each list, the pool manager will create 30 of each object. By doing this, the spawn manager will spawn the object of the selected list. Also keep in mind that you can change the pool size on the script whatever length that you want, but if you increase the spawn item on the wave and it is higher than the pool size, you must increase the pool size to avoid any issues. Now here we have the spawn manager. The script is the one that will call the object using the pool manager, and it will also control the time between each spawn object or the time between each wave. And this script controls the position of where you want the object to spawn. You can change the position to your liking using the public method called object position to spawn. Also, a quick reminder, since the objects, items, enemies, whatever you're using the wave system for, are spawning using the pool manager and can be reused, remember to turn the game object off. Do not destroy the game object. So there's two options to create the wave. Number one, you can right click on the project window, hit create, select RC Studio Simple Wave System, create new wave. Second option will be on top of the menu bar, select Assets, Create, RC Studio Simple Wave System, Create New Wave. Just going to show you a quick demo in how the wave system works. I'm going to go inside the wave system game object, managers, and until now I only have two waves, so I'm gonna create a third wave. So I'm gonna go to my wave folder, right click, create, RC Studio Simple Wave System, create new wave. I'm going to call it wave 3 or wave 03. So in the other waves, the first wave is gonna spawn enemy number 1, number 2, and it's going to only spawn three enemies. On wave 2, enemies 2 and 3, I'm gonna spawn 3. So for wave 3, I'm going to spawn only the third enemy. So the third enemy is ID 3. Gonna select the object, wave system. I'm gonna spawn 4 enemies on this wave. I'm gonna place this wave inside the waves reference, the wave system manager script. I'm gonna add it here. drag the third wave, save it over right here, and I will hit play. I'm gonna start the wave. Wave number 1. That's one enemy down. Another enemy down. Third enemy. Second wave. 1, 2, 3. And third wave, remember there's 4 enemies in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And no more objects to spawn. Thank you for hearing me out. Until the next one, have a lovely day.